Hey y'all, so somebody asked for the Stacy and Tyler meetup story time, and I say that's a good idea. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Y'all stay giving me content ideas, and I love it. Okay, and as y'all can see here, Stacy and Tyler got along swimmingly, but more importantly, JJ is now my second son, okay? And can't nobody tell us different, all right? This is our first time meeting, and he just came up and sat in my lap and started embracing me. And just, I could not handle it. My ovaries, oh my gosh. The baby fever was real. But my girl Thiene picked us up, and the first thing we did was get something to eat. We went to this restaurant called Parish Diner, and it was really good. The food was really good. As you can see, Stacy and Tyler were too cool for school. They didn't even want to sit with us. We couldn't sit at their table. But they got along great. They were like the best of friends. Even Stacy was like dipping his french fries in Tyler's mayonnaise. And Tyler did not even care. They were chilling. And I had said I want something fried, but I ended up getting this gumbo. Best decision of my life. It was delicious. So we ate dinner, and then Stacy told Auntie Thiene on his tablet that he wanted to go to Walmart. And even though I said it was okay, of course she took him to Walmart. And he got him some straws. And we saw some supporters. Hey, y'all. Now, I know what you think. Is Stacy is actually walking with you in Walmart? Nah, this was after the fact. But we had to go and look for him several times. He did not want to walk with us. Look at me. I'm trying to hold on to him. He was like, nah, I'm out of here. So after Stacy got his straws, Thiene took us riding around and getting it. Look, yeah, I was like, what? Y'all out here partying out in these streets on the trailer. And they was partying with me. Thiene said, let me roll down the window. You know what I'm saying? Thiene was really our personal tour guide. She was just driving around. Like, I don't even know how long we drove around. Maybe like an hour or so. And she was just showing me the city, showing me, all the attractions and stuff. And I'm a real life tourist, okay? When I go anywhere, I'm just looking around and taking pictures. I'm an actual tourist, okay? I want to see the touristy spots where the people be at. Okay, that's what I want to see. And Thiene did a great job showing us around, and she was telling us about the history and such. And during this time where she was driving around, we were just kind of chatting in between time. And this is when I realized that this is my sister, okay? Thiene is my sister from another Mr. or something. I don't know. But she was just pouring into me. Positivity, just affirmations, just telling me I was great. I was doing a great job. Whole time, Stacy in the back asking to go to Target when we just went to Walmart. And she was like, girl, don't worry about nothing. You're doing a great job. You just enjoy yourself, honey. And she just took care of us. She embraced us and took us in. And she realized that I like black art. And so she kept taking me to all the spots to see everything. Like, it was great. I really thought that it was going to be weird because we never really met, but we just talked, on the intrawebs or whatever. But it wasn't weird at all. We just immediately vibed and started talking and chatting like we were old friends that hadn't seen each other in a while. Even when I met her family, her people, like I felt like I knew them, like we just hadn't seen each other in a while. Everybody was so nice. So that was our first day. The second day, we decided that we wanted to go ride the trolley. So Thiene figured it out. She was like, oh, okay, I'm going to figure out how we're going to get on this trolley, like how much it costs, etc. But it turns out that it was free that day because it was voting day. So that was excellent because we rode that trolley a lot. And a nice little surprise, Thiene's cousin was the one that was driving the trolley. And, honey, she was whipping that thing, honey. Look at Ty. He had the grip with both hands because she was not playing with us, honey. And shout out to the supporters that recognized us. They were trying to figure out who we were, and they pulled out their phone and pulled up Stacy's TikTok and everything. And Stacy was just soaking it up. There was one point that he was surrounded by ladies, and they were just smiling at him and telling him how handsome he were. But anyways, eventually we had to get off because Stacey had to use the bathroom. That happened several times throughout the day. We had to stop for him. But anyways, because, your boy loves a Coke, okay? He loves a cold drink, you feel me? And I couldn't tell his Auntie Thiene nothing. If he wanted a cold drink, Auntie Thiene got him a cold drink, okay? So we walked on the streets, and I had a good old time just looking at everything, seeing the sights and stuff. I don't remember what these streets... Oh, it's Bourbon Street. Thank you, Thiene. She recorded all these videos for me. And you can see Ty was walking with us. And then we saw the guys playing. It was a lot of people playing buckets around here. They was getting it. Then this guy this black guy singing country music, and he had a great voice. And there we go again. I told you, on every corner, it was somebody playing buckets, getting it in. And then we came to this little area right here. It looked like they was about to do something like a show or something. So I just kind of meandered over that way, and everybody followed me. Now, I'm not exactly sure what the show was about or what they were going to do. I thought it was going to be some kind of tricks or something, because they had dudes, like buff dudes with, their shirts off and stuff. I think they were going to do some acrobatics. But all this is just set up. We actually didn't even get to see the show. But I think there were too many people over here, so Ste'ce just found him a nice little quiet spot. And I did get worried for a little bit, but then he was like, nah, I got him. I got my eyes on him. So I was like, bet. So I just started enjoying myself. JJ was all over the place, by the way. But, you know what I'm saying, we all had an eye on him. And then Ty was like, I'm going to go sit by Ste'ce. So he went over there, sat by Ste'ce. JJ followed him. Look, and just being a menace. One thing about JJ, though, he included everybody in on his shenanigans. He said, I hung on Ty's neck. It's your turn, Ste'ce. Ste'ce said, get off me. He was like, all right, bro, my bad. So then I got distracted from the show because, like I said, it took a long time to set up. So I just started walking again, and everybody followed me again. I love being a tourist. And you know one thing? I have never had anybody follow me with a camera before, but I kind of liked it. It was awesome. She got all the good shots, and y'all rarely get to see me in the video. So you're going to see a lot of that in this vlog. So remember I said I like black art. I actually like all art, but my favorite is black art. And so I walked over here thinking I would see something, and y'all did not disappoint. I actually saw a young man actually painting. I'd say for a little bit and watch, but I didn't want to linger too long. But I really liked this artwork. Like, look at these. These are so good. I didn't buy nothing because I didn't really fit it in my budget to buy any artwork, but it was nice looking at it. Side note, I don't want to hear anybody talking about how short I am. I am not short. It's just that everybody around me is just really tall for no reason. But anyways, we went to this thing. I forgot what it was called, but it was so beautiful. I mean, like a castle and just the greenery. I love nature. So this was a perfect place for me to be walking around outside in nature. I'm just in my element, really. And let me tell y'all, we walked a lot this day. I looked at my phone at the end of the day. That Jones said 13,000 steps. What in the world? But anyways, they said we should go over by the water. So I was like, bet, let's go. So we walked in that direction. And then we saw these big giant helmets. Ste'ce walked in front of us almost the entire time. He had my nerves bad. But eventually, Thinny just started talking to me and was like, don't worry about him. He's fine. He's up there. He got his yellow hat on. You know what I'm saying? He's good. And then, I kind of started calming down because she was like, I also got my eye on him too. You don't have to worry about him. Just chill. So I was like, you right. Let me go ahead and chill. This right here, I was telling her I wanted a beignet, and she was like, all right. So we went into the mall, and I found this little thickum. She was so cute. I just had to pet her. She was so cute. And her owner was like, yeah, she a little thick. I was like, a little thick. Her ass was bigger than mine. And then we got something to eat. And listen, when I tell y'all JJ is affectionate, he is. He just jumped right in my lap. Then we went to Cafe du Monde. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but this is where I got the beignet. And this is where my life changed, okay? So I even got to watch like them making it and stuff. And I was like, wait a minute, this is deep fried dough? Because I didn't know. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, bet. I want 5. And then I was like, man, let me get 3. Let me get 3. And a coffee. So this right here is where I learned y'all lingo. So I got the beignets and the coffee, but Thinny didn't get anything. So your boy started asking her, did she want anything? And she was like, no, I'm good. And he was like, are you sure you don't want a coffee? You don't want a beignets? You don't want a cold drink? And she was like, no, I'm fine. Excuse me, what? He said, what? A cold drink? And then that's when Thinny told me what a cold drink was. Now let's get into how delicious these beignets was. I don't know what Thady was saying right here, but I could not even respond, honey. It was so good. And look at Ste'ce firing up to ask for something. Of course I share it with him, but we moms really cannot have nothing to ourselves. But that's my baby though. So now let's get into my favorite part of the vacation, the second line. Thady made sure that she found us good spots. And I saw they had floats and stuff. But my favorite part was the band. Like, I was like, bump these floats. And, the floats are nice, to see people dancing and listen music and stuff. They had DJs on there. They had vendors and everything everywhere. But we had to wait a little bit to see the band. But when they came, honey, people was out here dancing. And I had a good old time. And a lot of people came up to us and recognized us for social media. Hey, y'all. And when I tell you we talked to all of them, honey. And everybody was so nice. And I was really worried that this would be something that was too much for Ste'ce, but he was fine as usual. And so eventually I got a little brave and ventured off outside of the group, started chatting with some people. I really had a good time. And you know what? Being around this family really made me realize how hyper vigilant I was at all times. And I really thought that I was nice and cool and calm around Ste'ce. But no, just hanging out with them really made me realize how hyper vigilant I was. I was always watching him, always worried about him. And you know what? Here with my friends, I did not worry about him at all. I just had a good old time. Look at me. You can't even see where I am. I'm out in these streets and I didn't even know where Ste'ce was at that time, but it's okay because my friend had him. His TT had him. And look, I was having a good old time. I'm over here observing, trying to learn how to do this dance. I cannot. All I do is the lean. But hey, I'm going to get it eventually. Look at Ty recording. He said, let me get some of this. Look, Ste'ce was just fine. I'm worried for nothing, honey. Another revelation from hanging out with another autism mom is that I realized that Ste'ce was doing a lot of stuff to get my attention because he just wanted attention because he saw me, not really, he's used to my attention on him all the time and it wasn't that way. So he just kept doing stuff to get on my nerves on purpose. And Ste'ce was like, girl, don't worry about him. He's fine. Just ignore him. And she was helping me beef up my ignore game. And my ignore game is strong now. Look at Ste'ce way up there. He wasn't worried about me at all. But I'm telling y'all, I had the best time here. I'm not kidding. And I will be coming back New Orleans, okay? I might just be buying a house here. I might be buying some property. You never know, okay? You never know. I'm really glad that I did this, that I went on this vacation. And guess what? I am not done because I want to meet more autism moms. And guess what? I'm going to because we've been talking online. So just stay tuned because you never know who you might see next in our video. Hey, get it, girl. But yeah, now that I'm retired, I've been looking for some place to, just settle down and just, chill. Other than Virginia. I like Virginia, but, I've been here for a long time. Almost all my life, really. And I would not mind, moving to another state. And Louisiana is at the top of the list, honey. It's at the top of the list. I feel like this is just a place where everybody just comes to relax, dance, chill, drink, do whatever they want to do. And it's always something to do. Is from what I'm hearing, there's always something to do. There's no off season. So I think this is a perfect place to retire. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Don't hype me up. Don't hype me up too much. I'm talking to myself. Shay, don't hype yourself up too much. You never know. Because I'm doing more traveling. So I might find something else that I like a little bit better. But right now, I don't think so. I think this is it right now. We might be moving here. I have no idea. Y'all never know. You might see us in your city again and again. I'm definitely coming back to visit for sure. This might be the birthday spot, honestly. It might be. That's the trip. Day 1, 2, and 3. And I had the best time. The food was good. The people were nice. Everybody was so hospitable. Everybody was cool. Wasn't nobody staring. Just we're vibing. And I'm telling you, Theny's family, they are the nicest people I've ever met. I love you guys, and I'm definitely coming back. Thank you, everybody, for watching our vlog, and keep watching. You never know who you might see, like I said. Okay, bye.